It's Lord Rick of the Paranormal Ghost Society and your host of Angel of Thy Night Radio. I am standing in the middle of Las Vegas. Currently I am walking, trying to get photos of some of this weather. Snowing in Las Vegas is supposed to occur once, maybe twice every century. A few years ago, I remember back in the day when the Paranormal Ghost Society was actually meeting people during our monthly meet, it had snowed so bad that they actually closed down the thruway and had a winter storm warning. And I don't know if that's the case, but we have a winter storm warning in effect in the area till at least noon today. And I woke up, well, last night it was snowing, but I woke up today and all of a sudden I noticed that these were some pretty large flakes coming on down. And I looked in some of the vehicles and I noticed that most of it melted, but on the way down here in the back of a pickup bed there was snow actually accumulating. Some people say that the Earth's axes are tilting. Other people say it's, it's the effect of global warming. Some people say that it's just we're starting to head into an ice age, so it's going to be snowing where it's not normally snowing, and colder temperatures, such as England and London, they're getting hit with the worst winter probably in 300, 400, 500 years. But anyways, you can see it is snowing. I mean, if I zoom on in, you can see how big these flakes are and how fast it's actually coming down. And it is cold enough for it to stick. I can imagine if it snows the next couple hours, there will be at least an inch or two on the ground. But anyways, we're more than just a paranormal group. Check us out at www.paranormalghostsociety.org. As our paranormal group, we monitor weather changes, apocalyptic prophecy, ghosts, UFOs, cryptozoology, and anything else in between that's strange or we find odd. But anyways, I will keep everybody posted if the snow tends to stick. I was taking little clips out my backyard for the YouTubers and our fans, just so you guys that it does snow in Las Vegas, even though usually our temperatures average in the summer 110 degrees. In the winter, usually they average about 50 degrees. In this case, we are in freezing temperatures, and it is actually currently snowing. It's not something you see all the time, so I definitely was very adamant about making sure I got at least a little bit of film and a little bit of a discussion going with it. But Las Vegas sits at an altitude of about 3,000 feet, and some say it sits in a valley. It does not. It is surrounded by mountains. Those mountains are snow-capped in the winter. At least some of them are temporarily, off and on, especially the Mount Charleston area. But this is unheard of. Snow like this just does not occur very often. And we're approaching right now a pickup truck. We'll see if we get any snow that accumulated in there. But I can imagine people are going to be in a state of panic. They're not going to know what to do because they're not equipped to drive in this type of weather. And if it accumulates, they'll bring some plows down from, see, it's not sticking here. They'll bring some plows down from Mount Charleston area where it's woodsy and it snows more often. But if not, the snow probably will melt in the next couple hours. It seems to be not accumulating on the ground. But then again, like I say, I looked in a pickup truck about 20 minutes ago, and the pickup truck did have some accumulated snow. So strange things are happening. And a nice start to the year 2011 is January 3rd, 2011. And of course, it seems like there is no snow days here, and there's definitely work days, but the kids, they're catching snowflakes. I know that I had spent some time eating a few myself, probably polluted snowflakes. But this is Lord Rick your host of Nightfall and Angel by Night Radio, and your founder and author of the Paranormal and Ghost Society. And, it seems to be a lot of birds out. They're flying in circles. You're probably a little confused because they actually come down here to fly, to get out of the cold. And in reality, it is pretty cold out right now. So, I don't know about you, but a warm cup of coffee, a warm cup of chocolate might do me some good here as I make my way back to my home here in the Las Vegas area. But I went for a walk to actually film this. You can see the skies are very gray too. It doesn't look like it's going to break. And if the temperatures do not rise, I could imagine that as long as it continues to precipitate, it'll continue to snow here in the Las Vegas area. And these earth changes are happening all over the United States. It doesn't matter if you think you're going to escape snow in some parts of the country, you're wrong. You're not going to escape it. Even though it gets super hot during the summers, the winters are extremely harsh all over the continental United States. And I'd like to see if I can get some of this accumulated snow before I actually turn on in and get out of this weather, because my hands are really freezing right now. But you guys can see this. You can see the snow as I'm walking. You can see the giant flakes. Just going past the lens there. It's amazing. It's not like I've never seen snow before. It's just when you see snow falling in Las Vegas, you have no choice but to get out that video camera. Got a lot of birds acting up. It's totally amazing. But I think that they sense it too. See, no snow is sticking. Only that one pickup which I seen on the way here. But the birds are kind of freaking out. You can tell we're in for some bad weather. Even if it's a couple inches, if it sticks on the road, it'll become icy. It'll make the road conditions very hard for the people commuting to the downtown and Las Vegas Strip area. And I just want to say we hosted a great show of Angel by Night Radio on New Year's Eve. It was actually our first show where we actually stayed the entire night, all the way till midnight, and then we ended the show. And it was a very successful show. A lot of people came out to listen to it. And, we talked about end of the year recaps and some of our accomplishments and achievements, and us being a paranormal group that brings some of the news such as this, we're pretty lucky. And of course, right now you can see Tammy, she's pulling on out. And we'll end this film because she hates to be on video. It's Lord Rick bringing you weather changes with the Paranormal and Ghost Society.